Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Following the announcement of the Team Bublé competitor as The Voice's 26th season winner, the pair talked candidly with people about the touching moment, and Vasquez made fun of his coach for texting him following the win. "I am not simply winning this on my own, so it was incredibly emotional." Vasquez tells people exclusively, "I feel like I am honoring the best gift ever, which is my coach." The victory represented a number of significant firsts for the Canadian crooner and the show. In the history of the singing competition show, Vasquez is the first Asian and Filipino to win. A new winner is announced by The Voice Season 26. Sofronio Vasquez wins the championship trophy. "It has to do with representation. Since we ultimately represent our nations, families, faiths, and friends," explains 49-year-old Bublé. "We represent an incredible, iconic television show that's now had 26 seasons and has a ton of integrity and so much care. We knew this wasn't about winning a cup," he adds. This was around the beginning of a career. The Canadian crooner is excited to watch where the true stars on this season of The Voice travel. He remarks, "I don't know if every season is like this, but this is a star." About Vasquez: "Shy is a celebrity. She won even though it wasn't the plan, and I'm excited for you to hear them both." The home singer says he's ready to go when asked if he feels any pressure from fellow coaches Adam Levine, Kelsey Ballerini, and John Legend as they prepare for the upcoming season. Vasquez then chastised his instructor for the action, saying, "I saw you texting." "Why are you texting?" "I said," he teased. Exclusive: Sofronio Vasquez talks about the toughest thing he overcame on The Voice and his emotions before the finale. He answers, "I was texting Levine. By the way, Snoop Dogg, Reba McEntire, and Gwen Stefani have made this season incredible. They are just lovely individuals." However, Levine, John Legend, and season 27 man John Legend, EGOT winner? "God, he has a couple more awards than me." "Kelsey Ballerini too? My goodness, I may boast." Vasquez defeated Team Gwen's Sydney Sturlis, Team Reba's Danny Joseph, Team Snoop's Jeremy Beloit, and fellow Bublé competitor Shy on Tuesday night. Vasquez, who was a four-chair turn during his blind audition, collapsed to his knees and started crying as soon as his name was called. The answer to the question of where Vasquez intends to store his trophy is probably in my bed. Sofronio Vasquez, a breakout star on the latest season of The Voice, is riding high on his stunning victory that captivated audiences around the globe. But it wasn't just his soulful performances or his genuine humility that stole the spotlight, it was also his charming sense of humor, which he unleashed in full force when recounting a post-win exchange with his coach Michael Bublé. In a recent interview, Vasquez shared a hilarious behind-the-scenes anecdote about how his coach couldn't help but bombard him with texts right after the season finale aired. "Michael's incredible," Sofronio began, a grin spreading across his face. "But let me tell you, the man is enthusiastic. The finale had barely wrapped up and my phone was blowing up. At first, I thought it was my family. But nope, it was Michael. He sent me like 7 messages back to back, all in caps, telling me how proud he was and that I better not forget him when I'm headlining stadiums." The room erupted in laughter as Sofronio mimicked Michael's earnest enthusiasm, complete with exaggerated hand gestures. He even sent a selfie of himself holding up a glass of champagne and a victory sign, Sofronio added, chuckling. "It's like, dude, you're the one who helped me win. You should be relaxing, not texting me like a fanboy." Michael Bublé, the Grammy-winning crooner and fan-favorite voice coach, has always been known for his down-to-earth personality and playful spirit. Throughout the season, his mentorship style with Vasquez reflected a balance of humor, encouragement, and heartfelt advice. It's no surprise, then, that their partnership resulted in some of the most memorable moments on the show, including Vasquez's jaw-dropping rendition of Feeling Good during the semifinals, which left both the judges and the audience in awe. Michael's texts were basically an extension of who he is, Sofronio said. He's the type of guy who'll cheer you on like he's your biggest fan, but then also tease you in the same breath. One of his messages was like, "Don't get too big-headed now, Mr. Vasquez. Remember who coached you. I'll never forget it." The playful banter between Vasquez and Bublé has been a highlight for fans throughout the season. From their witty exchanges during rehearsals to their heartfelt moments discussing the music that shaped them, their bond was undeniable. Vasquez credited Michael not only for guiding him musically, but also for helping him navigate the pressures of the competition. "Michael always told me, stay true to yourself, and the rest will follow." That really stuck with me, Sofronio said. "He didn't just coach my voice, he coached my confidence. There were times when I doubted myself, especially going up against such talented contestants. But he had this way of making you feel like you could conquer the world." The mentorship clearly paid off. Sofronio's final performance, a soulful medley of Home by Michael Bublé and Bridge Over Troubled Water by Simon and Garfunkel, brought the audience to their feet and solidified his victory. When the confetti fell and his name was announced, the look of sheer joy on Vasquez's face was matched only by Michael's triumphant fist pump from his coach's chair. "That moment was surreal," Sofronio said, his voice tinged with emotion. "You work so hard and hope for the best, but you never really know if it's going to happen. And then to see Michael's reaction, it was just the cherry on top. He believed in me even when I struggled to believe in myself." In the days following his victory, Sofronio has been adjusting to his newfound fame while staying grounded. He's already begun working on his debut album, which promises to blend his signature soulful sound with hints of jazz and pop influences, a nod to his mentor's musical style. Despite his busy schedule, Sofronio makes it clear that his bond with Michael Bublé remains as strong as ever. "We've got this ongoing joke now," Sofronio revealed. "Every time I achieve something new, I send him a text that says, 'Look, coach, I'm making you proud.' And he'll reply with something like, 'Don't forget who taught you how to hold a microphone properly.'" Fans of The Voice have taken to social media to celebrate the duo's dynamic, with many expressing hope for a collaboration between the two. "A duet with Michael? I mean, who wouldn't want that?" Sofronio said, his eyes lighting up at the thought. "We've joked about it, but who knows? Maybe it'll happen. For now, I'm just soaking in all the incredible opportunities coming my way." As for Michael Bublé, he's made no secret of his pride in Sofronio. In a recent interview, he called his protégé a once-in-a-lifetime talent and hinted that he'd love to work with him again. "Sofronio has this incredible gift of connecting with people through his voice," Michael said. "It's rare and it's special. I'm just grateful I got to be part of his journey." Reflecting on his time on The Voice, Sofronio said the experience has been life-changing in more ways than one. "It's not just about winning a competition," he explained. "It's about the relationships you build, the lessons you learn, and the chance to share your passion with the world. Michael taught me that, and I'll carry it with me forever." As the interview wrapped up, Sofronio couldn't resist one last quip about his coach. "If there's one thing I've learned from Michael Bublé, it's that you've got to enjoy the ride and maybe ease up on the caps lock when you're texting someone at midnight." With his signature grin and a twinkle in his eye, Sofronio Vasquez proved once again why he's a star in the making and why his partnership with Michael Bublé will be remembered as one of the most entertaining and heartfelt in The Voice history.